Alright, here we go. Check it out. I got it. You saw it on the bike. Looks pretty cool. I actually really like this. It's not a sponsor. This company, not a sponsor. So I'm going to talk a little bit of shit and say some good things too about it. Now, the product is TRIPMACHINE. Now this is their military duffel bag. This is the classic tan. I mean, honestly, I like it because I've been trying to find something like this at, you know, the swap meets and the drift stores, or, you know, whenever I want to go out to like the motorcycle shows and stuff like that. And I've not found anything close to this so far. But I got this because when I was looking at it, I was like, man, they got like a bunch of nice, good, solid, well, it looks solid to me for the most part, but good solid leather straps here. They're attached to the bags where, you know, you can hook that up to the sissy bar really nicely. It's got a few in the back for added, it's a shoulder strap. I mean, honestly, this looks like it's supposed to be a part of a boomstick. I mean, look at that. That is pretty nice, dude. Obviously, keep that in the bag while you're riding, because, you know, God forbid that gets caught up in your chain. Don't want that to happen. They give you some straps here too, which is, you know, I haven't figured out how to really use these guys yet. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to trust them. I see a few other good straps out there, you know, they'll hold up pretty nicely, but you know, you got to keep them with it because you could use it for something. I'm just not too into these kind of straps really, because it just seems like a little bit of trouble in the future, right? But then you also get these little two click straps, I guess you could call them. They're pretty nice. You know, I wish they would put more stitching into it. This one's really nice. The bag itself, it just seems like it has a one single stitch, but still really nice, I have to say. I don't know how long it would actually last, but you know, we'll see how it goes. It almost feels like a really nice baseball mitt if you ever had one. I don't play baseball, you know, I was kind of was forced into it, but we're not going to go down that trauma. Other than that, they give you a nice little side zipper here, which I figure is a nice way to just get quick access to your rain pouch and your rain cover. You know, I mean, who doesn't like that? I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, they don't really give you that nowadays. Usually, you have to get a trash bag or something like that. So that's in the side pouch. That's pretty nice. Quick access to something, you know, if you have to get to anything really important, maybe, you know, whatever you got to get to. God forbid you got a bottle of whiskey in there and you just need a quick nip. I don't recommend that while you're riding your bike, but when you get off and you're over on like an oasis area and you're not going anywhere, have at it, buddy. Hell yeah. So my one main thing was I didn't know how much this actually stored. I mean, come on. It's like they give you all this kind of cool stuff. I want to say this was like the 1.5 liter or something like that. Almost 2 liters in a sense. Whatever the liter is. A gallon of milk. Some kind of crazy shit like that. I'm probably getting it really wrong too, which I'll correct myself in the description below. I'm allowed to do it. It's not a sponsor. It's, you know, so whatever. Sorry, getting a little dry. I had to get something down there. It was a good day. So, looking at this, you always wonder is like, how much can you actually fit inside this fucking bag? Ooh, sorry. Inside this bag. So let's check it out, alright? How much can we fit in this? Well, let's take a looky look. Now, I try to stuff this with kind of the things I think I would need. I would imagine if I'm on a trip, there's always going to be some dude that doesn't want to ride a motorcycle, that's going to have a car, and he just wants to hang out and, you know, carry the coolers and stuff like that, which is totally cool with me. I don't have that friend yet, but we'll get there. Either way, so like me, you gotta have something to help you at the end of the night. You know what I'm talking about? So for my friends that like to burn some wood, you know, as I like to previously say, gotta have something like that. So, you know, a little safety bag or something like that in the back, you know, keep your stuff dry, all that good stuff. Toothbrush, toothpaste, you know, you got your floss. I don't have to worry about shaving. I don't know what else you really have in this, you know, aspirin, you know, medication and stuff like that if you need. But you always have one of these, you know, it's just your like your little sidekick for your bathroom experience. Gotta have a towel, you know. Me, I always like to rock something that's a little old school and, you know, kind of like has that little vintage to it. Swimming trunks. I know some of you like to go skinny, but not me so much. I'm a little bit leave it like that. Too much information. Let's keep going. If you're like me, you like to have socks. Okay, I don't give a shit who you are. You have to have socks. Okay, you have to have one for the ride, one for the night, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one just for the heck of it. You always have to have a clean pair of socks. Remember that. All right. If anything out of this, remember, always carry a clean pair of socks. You carry a clean pair of underwear too, but again, too much information. We'll get you. So after that, yeah, you're gonna have to get some gear and stuff like that. So let's see how many shirts we were able to fit in this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirts. Oh, wait, 5 t-shirts. Now, what if it gets cold out there, you know? You gotta have a couple underlayers, so you got 2 underlayers here, long sleeves. Gotta have those. And we got a couple pairs of jeans. 1, 2, oh geez, 3, and way down there, 4 pairs of jeans. So what I can fit in this bag essentially is 4 full-size pair of jeans. We got, I think I said 5 t-shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 t-shirts. Gotta have an extra. 2 extra underlayers. Gotta have socks to replace the socks. You gotta have a hotel that's gonna allow you to swim, or at least a river. I mean, come on. What's the point of having a trip without having some fun in the pool? Then you gotta have a towel. Then you have to have your little smoke break. Then you have to have your ability to clean your teeth. So, we managed to fit all this inside this nice bag here. And, you know, I have to say, I thought this thing didn't have an inner pocket, but lo and behold, it does. And it's just a simple pocket. We'll see if you can see it in it. No, you can't see it, so I'm not even going to bother with it. But trust me, there is a pocket in there. And it's not big. I mean, it's enough to fit your wallet or, you know, a couple bills and stuff like that. It's a very, very small pocket, you know. We're talking about, say about like that big, you know. One of those, you know. I could definitely fit a wallet. Maybe my cell phone in there too, if I wasn't worried about it getting crushed. And not that bad. I mean, you would figure these tabs would be like a sharp nub on the inside, but it's not. It's actually a very nice, smooth, rounded end. You don't feel any of the stitches, like, you know, where they will leave like a little tail or something like that on it. It's really, really good, surprisingly. Now, no, the bottom does not zip off, okay? It's not like those pair of jeans we used to have back in like the 90s and stuff like that, which, you know, were really cool. I'll probably like them nowadays. But, I mean, not that bad. I would love more on the stitching, just to be honest, because when I see one stitch or one single row, you know, I just figure, you know, you will have like a little bit extra, something that you could throw this at with. But besides that, I mean, man, they really did a nice job here. I mean, 100% leather. I keep looking at it, and it smells, it feels, and it's got that weight. Also that nice, like, just that feel. I mean, when you're talking about when this thing is filled up, and you're holding it by that handle strap and stuff like that, man, it feels like a real cool vintage bag. But it's not. It's not. I tried to find one, and I'm telling you, those things are like gold. But I found this, and you're gonna hate me, or you might like me, but right now you can actually get this on Amazon. Okay, check it out. Look at this. See? Oh yeah, there it is. So this company is on Amazon. You can go online, and they do have an actual online store. I did that too. I just happened to find them on Amazon because I went online and I was like, vintage motorcycle duffel bags. And I saw a lot of cool ones. But, you know, they're cool and you can't have them. So, that's the dilemma. So I was really, really excited when I saw this, and I'm gonna hate to say this. This bag right here costs about $250. Now, this is kind of the cheaper version, because they had a beautiful red bag, same style, everything. And man, I would have loved that, and it was going for about $275 around there, and man, that was just a gorgeous bag. But I kind of felt like sometimes you got to start off with the basic, or not really the most nicest one, just in case if it doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? You spend that extra $50 or something like that, and you're already putting an investment in here, and we all ain't getting richer, that's for sure. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, them dental bills, yeah, no wonder why they got some money. I'll tell you what. But not a big deal. Life is life, you gotta do it right. I mean, this thing is just nice. Look at that. When you do the typical fold over and stuff like that, you just get nicely set, fold. They got a little track leash right here that you can shoot for. I never really use those ones very much. I just like to do the traditional like roll over, what I've seen in the movies. We'll go through that strap right there. We go over here. Like I said, if you have the tool, I kind of recommend opening up these holes a little bit here, just so you don't bend this like this little tab here, because God forbid if you bend that the wrong way, that's gonna ruin your day. Check that out, man. All that gear fit right into here. Now that's at least about a good 4-day trip right there without doing any laundry. Now, do I recommend putting your shoes in here or anything like that? You can, but if you ever had a gym bag in your day, you know what's gonna happen. So I don't recommend it. You got all these beautiful tabs right here. Just get a nice carabiner, attach it to it, you know, good to go. It's better to air them out than keep them inside, you know, with your t-shirts and your pants and all that good stuff that you don't want it to smell like that. But either way, I hope you like this video. I hope to do some more product review and stuff like that. I think that'll be pretty cool. I was just so excited about this, and I felt like you had to see it. And even if you don't ride motorcycles or anything like that, I mean, I ride motorcycles. Trying to. I have a motorcycle. I'm getting into it, and I have ridden it, but you know, you already know the details. We're setting up for the road trip. All right. So, what do you need in a road trip? Good road trip bag. What do you need after that? A tent. But what do you need before all of this? A license. So I'll be giving you the rundown of what to do, what to expect, and the kind of limbo, especially when you're an old fart. I almost said it. And you're just trying to have fun and do something different. Either way, I'm Stubbs. I'm gonna finish my beer.